we're on our way to Buena Vista. Hit up Dakota Moore earlier this week. Found out that they were going to be running Carnage Canyon in Buena Vista. And I don't know if you ever saw the Beat Not Babied Instagram feed or Facebook page, but they definitely like to beat up their shit. So figured it'd be a great idea to come out and capture their weekend, or at least this one day of them on Carnage Canyon. Of course, it's pretty infamous for carnage, so we'll see what happens. It's not every day that you see guys coming from New Mexico to just run the trail, you know, just come up. So shout out to everyone from New Mexico. Shout out to Beat Not Babied. See what happens. We're gonna have some fun.
Gentlemen.
How's it going?
Thanks. Let me throw a sweatshirt and get a leash for the dog.
You just waking up?
Yeah. Everyone else is still asleep.
What time did you get in yesterday?
Noon. No, we left at noon. We got in at 6:30, something like that. We got unpacked, went in town, got some burgers, milkshakes, came back, hung out by the fire, went to bed. It's nice. It's nice that I don't have to run the AC all night because it's not super hot up here. So, felt good.
These are for hangovers, so I'm trying to not get hydrated, you know?
Here you go.
Got a headache this morning.
You guys hit it pretty hard last night.
Yeah, I had 4 beers. Growing old sucks.
2 Coors Lights. No, that's all I can handle, man.
So tell me about Beat Not Babied. How did all this come about, and what exactly is it?
So Ryan McGurr started Beat Not Babied about 5 years ago. And I kind of got on it when he was still fairly new. And I thought it was a really cool idea because there's so many off-road pages on Instagram and Jeep pages and whatnot. And Beat Not Babied is geared toward guys who go out and actually wheel their rigs. And it doesn't matter what you have, Jeep, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Suzuki. If you take your vehicle out and you beat on it, then you're Beat Not Babied.
first obstacle?
It was fun. It was, definitely lives up to his name. You know, it's a gatekeeper. If you can't make it up that, then you probably shouldn't be on the trail. Gnarly. It's fun. I just kept sliding in that hole, but you know, it's a game of inches, and I guess that one got me, but I'll get the next one. Came up just a little short. Yeah.
After that obstacle, Adam and I beelined it to the waterfall to set up for the next shot. After a few minutes, nobody showed. That's when we realized Carnage Canyon has claimed its first victim. With a broken U-joint, the trail repair starts. Once Matt discovered his spare U-joint was for a drive shaft and not an axle, everyone tried to formulate a plan.
Oh, that's true.
Beat it up here.
Well, we still got to get that U-joint out.
Eventually.
Yeah, we got to get this out before you stick it back in.
Well, you don't stick that back in, you stick that guy
Yeah,
back in.
stick the short piece.
That's what I'm saying, if you're not using that guy, there's no point in fucking doing shit with it, yeah.
I'm tracking.
We'll just
It'll
shove a bunch
spin
of
the other
rags
side.
in there.
I got a stupid question.
Yeah.
We'll just shred it.
Town, man.
That's what I was thinking.
How hard would it be to just go get a U-joint? There's a parts store in town, isn't there?
But he's right behind you. If he can drive down through there.
The decision has been made. Some of the guys are going to drive into town and pick up some U-joints. But first, Matt wants to call the auto parts store to make sure they have the part available.
It's for a 2012 Jeep Wrangler. It's for a front axle shaft. It's a Wrangler Unlimited Sport.
Manual or automatic?
Does that Core 44 use the same?
It's a 4-door.
What color?
Yeah.
Does it have AC?
Our top soft.
What size tire?
Size lift and tires. Tire.
So you said Sahara?
Metric rear.
Weston's 80170.
Sweet, right on. Can you hold one of them for me?
Cool. 2 of them, please? Yeah.
Or 2 of them? Yeah, or actually all 4 of them.
What's your stock?
I'll take all 4 of them, yeah. All right, we'll be there shortly. Thank you.
So we got guys that walked back down the trail for this broken U-joint to go get parts from a parts store in the local town in Buena Vista. And so there's a handful of us that stayed with the Jeeps, and then another handful of us that went to go get parts, and we're kind of starting to think about where they may or may not be at, because we got a pretty crazy storm starting to roll in over the hills behind us, and this trail will get real nasty if it gets wet. So hopefully they get back soon and we can get out before it rains, or it'll be real interesting.
We got lucky and the storm stayed to the south. About an hour later, the guy showed up with the parts. Half hour after that, we were back rolling.
Taking it to the top.
What's the ideal way?
So you climb up at the front end, let it drop over to the passenger side, and hope that when you do that, your rear end doesn't slip into that muddy hole at the bottom. Once it did, like he just did, you pretty much have to reset. There's no way to get your rear end over that. It's just such a tall rock, and with the modern differential and 40-inch tires, there's not enough clearance. So it's kind of a tricky line. Once it works, but you have about a 3-second window before it slides off in the mud.
To the top. Taking it to the top.
Dude, this was badass. Some serious shit. No joke, man. Jeep did good though. Yeah, but this is no joke. Carnage Canyon lives up to its name. That's for damn sure.
That was stressful, but it was fun. No serious damage besides the fender, so good to go.
So we went broken U-joint on the small stuff. Now you got up here around the corner and see the big stuff.
Let's
How you feeling now?
let's hope that new U-joint holds up.
Yeah, come on Napa for the win, right?
Napa for the win, yeah. So yeah, this shit's crazy. 2 U-joints down. One to go. But it's fun, man. I do it again in a heartbeat. Love it, absolutely love it, man. It's fucking kick-ass.
Matt was determined to finish the trail, even if that meant doing it in 3-wheel drive. However, Carnage Canyon had a different idea. With a broken knuckle, there's really only 2 options for recovery. 1, find a replacement, or 2, find a helicopter.
You just pulled
Can you take it off mine, put it on yours, and then just put it back on mine?
That's up to you guys, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's finish and go
I'll
get
pay
Knuckle.
for whatever.
Yeah, let's go finish and get Knuckle, and we'll get you out of here. Yeah. Dakota, you want to finish?
Yeah.
Let's take a group with us, get him out of here. We'll go back.
And then we can try to get me
We have
back.
jack stands and everything.
The idea is to take the knuckle off of Chuck's Jeep that's in the parking lot, walk it up to the trail, swap it onto Matt's Jeep, get him off the trail, then swap the knuckle again back onto Chuck's Jeep so Chuck can get home. That might sound like a pain in the ass, and truthfully, it really is. So before they went and did that, I jumped on Facebook and put out an SOS.
Yeah, it's just like if you guys need to solve all that log.
Yeah, we did definitely need a stock knuckle. It's for the driver's side, Amber or Brad. I'm not sure which one of you it is, but definitely need one.
I'll just stand in the back.
Hey Chuck, Amber and Brad Brewer have an extra one. They're in Littleton. Luckily, my friend Brad had an extra knuckle sitting in his garage. Even better, he was willing to drive it up to Buena Vista.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. So Saturday night after Matt broke his knuckle, we put out an SOS on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media. And Amber and Brad Brewer drove from Denver with a JK knuckle. So we were able to get the knuckle swapped out. Matt was able to limp off the trail with 3-wheel drive because his axle shaft was still messed up. But we got out about 2:30 a.m. Got back to camp, got some sleep, and we headed home to Albuquerque. That was the gnarliest trail that I've ever done. I had a blast. Thanks for everyone who showed up and came and spotted and wheeled and took pictures. It was a good time had by all. Just thanks to everyone who came out.
So made it back home. Got the Jeep out. It was quite the wild night. Ended up making a homemade ball joint. Kind of hard to see, but out of a bolt and some washers and a nut, and that ball joint's kind of popping halfway out. Kind of hard to tell. But yeah, so did hardest part of the trail, 3-wheeled it out, and huge thank you to Amber and Brad. They drove all the way from Denver to Buena Vista to bring me a knuckle. So our group, we kind of split up in 2. Got the kids off the trail that were with us, and brought back the knuckle, got it all rigged up, and winched my way out of Carnage Canyon. And man, it was awesome, gnarly. Definitely tested the limits of my Jeep, and now it's time to upgrade and hopefully get a redemption run here pretty soon once I get the Jeep fixed. Yeah, but had a kick-ass time. Thanks to everybody in Colorado that was so amazing by helping me out. helping a stranger, fellow Jeeper. That was really cool, and I do appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you on the trails.